So he's with a doctor. Doctor's examined him, and we're determining whether he's going to be fit to box. If he's not well enough, then obviously he won't fight. But we don't know what the outcome is yet. And in the
Bill falls ill. He looked incredible. I wasn't here in training last night, so that's strange. He's ill. He can't fight if he's ill. Okay.
Moses Itauma has sustained an injury in camp for his fight with Jermaine Franklin, which was scheduled for the 24th of January.
Might not have been so severe before to the point where he had to pull out of fights. But obviously this one, the implications of this fight were so big, they're like, okay, no, fuck that. But we need to kind of, unless you're 100%, you ain't fighting.
Boxing world erupts as Moses Itauma pulls out of the fight at the last moment, and the reaction is brutal. Fans feel played, opponents feel disrespected, and the boxing community is asking hard questions. This wasn't early notice, this was last-minute chaos. When a fighter walks away this late, excuses don't matter. Reputation takes the hit, and right now, Itauma is paying for it publicly.
Takes that, and credit to both men and everyone that got that one done, but 2 in a week, and the co-main event, all the attention really apart from...
Dave Coldwell makes it clear that without proper information, nobody can fully judge the situation, and that silence is exactly what's causing the uproar. In modern boxing, pulling out late without clarity invites criticism. Fans aren't interested in confusion or mixed messages. From their perspective, Moses Itauma created the chaos, and now he's facing the consequences of that decision.
Can't figure out what's what because we've not got the information, so we don't know. So you can only make a judgment on what you know, what you've seen. So it's very, very hard. So and on the fighter's point of view, the fighter can't have the face on and be all pissed off with people.
Frank Warren sums it up bluntly. The entire card is in chaos because the Moses Itauma fight fell apart at the last minute. A show built on 7 title fights can't just absorb a main event disappearing. Fans, promoters, and fighters alike are furious. This isn't just disappointing, it's disrespectful. Moses Itauma's late pullout has left a gaping hole, and the backlash is relentless.
we could have done, but the bottom line of all of it was it's a mess, because when you're looking at that type of show, which is all based upon 7 title fights taking place, headed up by a great fight with Moses and Franklin, losing that, it was hard to...
Liam Goff points to a possible ankle injury, though even he admits uncertainty, and that ambiguity is exactly what fans are furious about. When speculation replaces facts, the narrative turns against the fighter. Pulling out without clear confirmation only fuels criticism. Moses Itauma's credibility is under fire, and boxing fans aren't holding back. Social media is ablaze with anger and disbelief.
Seeing that Itauma suffered some sort of ankle injury, maybe I was just, seeing things with that one. But he is injured. It's not really specifying. I don't know why. I'm sure I saw it was ankle, but maybe not. Maybe I was just saying.
Johnny Nelson addresses the swirling rumors, calling out fake news and poisoning scandals. But the real story is Moses Itauma's late pullout. Fans aren't buying vague explanations or mysterious injuries. Every excuse is being dissected and criticized, and the boxing world is unanimous. Walking away this late, under any pretext, damages reputation. Moses Itauma is facing backlash on all fronts.
Something popped up and we said it's fake news that the fight was off and all this sort of stuff was going on about some poisoning, scandal, foolishness, and they tried to shut this thing down. And I'm saying that's fake news. I'm not having that. So let's wait and see. If it's true, that's a shame.
Eddie Hearn admits it's a tough situation, but the reality is clear. Moses Itauma's last-minute withdrawal has left everyone scrambling. Promoters, fighters, and fans are frustrated, questioning his commitment. In boxing, hesitation at the final hour is unforgiving, and the backlash shows just how little patience the community has for excuses.
With Dubois, we'll see what happens, but that's for them to overcome now, and it's a very difficult situation.
Spencer Oliver points out that the doctor decides on readiness, but Jermaine Franklin and fans aren't convinced. The accusation is clear: Moses Itauma allegedly chickened out under pressure rather than facing the fight. In a sport where toughness is everything, this last-minute withdrawal is being slammed across social media, pundit analysis, and fan forums, leaving Itauma's reputation seriously damaged.
But he will have seen the doctor, and the doctor will make that decision on whether he should fight or whether he shouldn't fight. I mean, listen, this is the hurt business. You can only go in there 100%.
Frank Warren lays out the brutal reality behind Moses Itauma's sudden withdrawal. This wasn't just a fight lost, it was months of preparation, training camps, coaches, nutritionists, sparring partners, and logistics all for nothing. The financial and professional stakes are massive, and even insurance can't fully cover the blow. Fans and fighters alike are frustrated. In boxing, showing up is everything. Pulling out at the last moment not only costs money but damages credibility. Social media is flooded with criticism, questioning his courage, dedication, and respect for the sport. Itauma's reputation has taken a major hit.
You know, he's a big fight, he's trained very hard. If you don't fight, you don't get paid. You imagine the cost involved in a training camp, you know, booking places to set the camp up, bringing the sparring partners in, the nutritionists, the chefs, trainers and everybody, and you don't get paid. It's a massive loss, you can't insure it. Or if you do, you know, it costs a fortune to insure, but very, very disappointing.
Andy Lee admits injuries are part of the sport, but in Moses Itauma's case, it doesn't excuse the timing. Fighters often train through minor setbacks, yet pulling out just before the fight raises serious questions about heart and commitment. Fans, pundits, and opponents are all voicing disbelief, suggesting this might have been more about fear than fitness. In boxing, last-minute withdrawals are unforgivable. They create chaos, disappoint audiences, and leave promoters scrambling. Every excuse is scrutinized, and Itauma is being publicly lambasted. The anger is widespread, with his name trending in criticism across social media and fan forums.
You know, you're likely to pick up injuries, and I wouldn't be surprised if both of these guys are going in there with some sort of injury.
Johnny Nelson stresses that an immediate inquiry is necessary after Moses Itauma's shocking last-minute pullout. Fans, promoters, and insiders are all demanding answers. The timing, lack of transparency, and chaotic communication have left everyone baffled. In boxing, accountability is everything, and sudden withdrawals without explanation erode trust in a fighter's professionalism. Social media is exploding with outrage, calling into question his heart, dedication, and respect for the sport. Analysts, journalists, and fellow fighters are all scrutinizing the decision, insisting that something serious needs investigation. This isn't just a cancelled fight, it's a full-scale reputation crisis for Moses Itauma.
Unfortunately, there needs to be an inquiry straight after this. Why, what? But that's what I'm hearing. The news is as fresh to me as it is you. I'm quite sure when this goes out, it'll be all over the place.
Adam Smith points out that expectations were sky-high for Moses Itauma. He was favored, trained hard, and fans genuinely believed he would find a way to win. Instead, his last-minute pullout has left everyone stunned and frustrated. In boxing, fans invest emotionally, promoters invest financially, and opponents prepare rigorously. When a fighter exits without a clear reason, it's seen as a betrayal of all that effort. Social media has erupted, pundits are questioning his courage, and his professionalism is under attack. Moses Itauma's decision is being dissected, criticized, and ridiculed across every corner of the boxing community, leaving a lasting stain on his reputation.
Doing things we don't expect him to do, right? Okay, he was favored to win. Most of us thought he'd find a way.
Spencer Brown describes the frantic last-minute scramble behind the scenes, highlighting just how chaotic Moses Itauma's sudden pullout was. Phone calls, rushed meetings, and confusion dominated the hours leading up to the fight, and the fallout has left everyone in shock. Fans feel betrayed, opponents feel disrespected, and promoters are scrambling to salvage the event. In boxing, preparation, timing, and commitment are sacred, and pulling out of the final hour signals a lack of professionalism. Social media erupted immediately, condemning Itauma for what many see as cowardice. Analysts are dissecting the decision, questioning whether this was injury management or simply fear, and the backlash shows no signs of letting up. Moses Itauma's reputation has been shaken, and this moment will follow him long after the headlines fade.
Seriously, tell you anything. It was, well, we knew half an hour ago. You probably noticed I've been on the phone running back and forth.
Carl Frock calls the situation a clown world, capturing the disbelief and frustration shared by fans and insiders alike. Moses Itauma's last-minute withdrawal has thrown the boxing world into chaos, and the lack of clarity surrounding the injury only fuels speculation. Fans are outraged, calling the move unprofessional, while promoters and broadcasters scramble to patch together a coherent narrative. In a sport where toughness and reliability are everything, Walking away under pressure is seen as a major failure of character. Social media commentary is brutal, with critics calling him out for disrespecting fans, opponents, and the sport itself. Analysts and former fighters are demanding answers, and the consensus is clear: pulling out this late has tarnished his credibility. This isn't just a cancelled fight, it's a scandal that will follow Moses Itauma for months.
Like I do anyway, but it's important that you understand what's going off in this fucking clown world. And listen, I'm not saying...
Eddie Hearn emphasizes how seriously the team took preparations, only to see them unravel at the last moment due to Moses Itauma's withdrawal. Months of training, strategic planning, and logistical effort have been wasted, leaving promoters, fighters, and fans frustrated. Boxing is unforgiving when a fighter pulls out suddenly. It disrupts schedules, damages careers, and undermines trust in the sport. Social media and pundits are merciless, labeling the decision as cowardly and questioning his commitment. Even those trying to defend him struggle to justify the timing and lack of explanation. The backlash is not just public anger, it's professional condemnation. Every corner of the boxing community, from promoters to commentators, is analyzing the fallout, highlighting how a single decision can have ripple effects that extend far beyond the ring. Moses Itauma now faces a reputation crisis.
It's something that we took very seriously and something that a lot of work has gone into, and obviously it hasn't been...
YB Patreon criticizes the pattern of scheduling fights only to pull out last minute. Fans argue injuries don't magically disappear in months, and repeated excuses only erode credibility. Moses Itauma's withdrawal has sparked widespread skepticism, leaving the boxing community questioning his professionalism and commitment to the sport.
I don't like that. People schedule fights and then they pull out. Oh, I was injured. Well, if he was injured, you won't be injured in...
Frank Warren outlines the chaos caused by Moses Itauma's late pullout, noting how stressful it was for fighters, promoters, broadcasters, and most importantly, the fans. The decision came very late in the day, leaving everyone scrambling to adjust. Months of training, planning, and financial investment evaporated overnight, and social media backlash was immediate. Analysts, fighters, and commentators all weighed in, criticizing the timing, the lack of transparency, and the impact on the sport. Fans feel let down, calling the move cowardly, while opponents are frustrated by the disruption. In boxing, commitment and reliability are non-negotiable, and when a fighter fails to show, it damages more than just one event. It shakes the credibility of the athlete and the trust of the audience. Moses Itauma now faces scrutiny from every angle.
It's the people direct and then make a decision if he's out.
Okay. When did you first learn about this, Frank?
Very late this afternoon.
Okay, so it's been a stressful day.
To say the least. For the fighters as well. It's a shame for the fighters, for everybody involved. TV companies, and more importantly for the fans. Riyadh season, His Excellency, everybody involved in this. We're all gutted, but what can you do? That's...
The fallout from Moses Itauma's last-minute pullout has shaken the boxing world to its core. Months of preparation, massive training camps, and countless hours of hard work were all rendered pointless, leaving promoters, fighters, and fans furious. Social media is ablaze with criticism, questioning his courage, commitment, and professionalism. Analysts and insiders are demanding answers, while opponents see this as a sign of weakness under pressure. Boxing thrives on respect, accountability, and heart, and right now, Moses Itauma is facing a storm he can't ignore. So we want to hear from you. Do you believe his injury claim, or was this simply fear? Will he ever recover his reputation, or has this pullout permanently damaged his standing in the sport? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.